Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the water signs, so that's Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, and this reading is going to be from the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy and then 2 cards for Cancer, 2 cards for Scorpio and 2 cards for Pisces, and I will tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. So if you can give me a few seconds, let me pull the cards for you. Alright, so we are going to pull one collective energy for the water signs for the coming week from the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. So one card for the collective. Okay, 2 cards for Cancer, 2 cards for Scorpio, and 2 cards for Pisces. Okay, so for the collective energy, we have the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is about being in confusion, being overwhelmed, maybe due to a lot of ideas, a lot of imagination. So if you are in a creative industry, then very likely this week it's going to be more chaotic or you may be more imaginative as more than usual. Otherwise, this card is about being overwhelmed with a lot of choices, a lot of things that needs to be done. Sometimes it's not about yes, choices, like I want this, I want that. It can be that you want a bit of this and that even. It really depends on your situation, right? So let's just go straight into each sign's readings. So let's start with Cancers. So Cancers, you have the 8 of Coins and the World. Okay. So you are... I rarely see 7 of Cups as busy, but of course it can be busy because it does indicate that you may get too busy to the point that you may be overwhelmed with too much work, perhaps having to work your creative juices, just thinking too much, trying to get some ideas. One more thing I forgot to mention here in the beginning of the video is that sometimes 7 of Cups can mean scattered-minded, okay? So, but I would say for you, it's going to be a very productive week because we have 8 of Coins here, which is the 8 of Pentacles. And it is something that's going to be very good for you because when you have the World card, it usually means that it is a combination of something, a combination of a project, it is the end of a chapter, something that's just closing this chapter, that is and it usually means that whatever this thing that it is you are doing, it is good for something in the future or in the long term. Okay, if you are wondering if you are doing something right now or maybe in the coming week that you may wonder, is this thing worth it? Is it worth for the long run? Is it worth for me to sacrifice everything for this thing? Then this reading is a yes, it is worth it because the world says so. Okay, all right, so Cancers, that's all I have for you, so let me put this away. All right, so now we go into Scorpios. All right, 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Okay, so yours is definitely something that's more creative based. Otherwise, it can be just as simple as you having to give more of yourself to what it is that you're working on. We have 2 sevens here, 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands. Okay, and sevens in tarot is always about that, when you lose weight and then you lose a lot in the beginning, but come to a point you will go to a plateau where no matter how hard you work, your weight still stays the same. And that's what 7 in tarot means to me. Okay, so you've reached this plateau. So that's why sometimes certain times we would read seven of, like for example, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, not 7 of Swords. It's like a stagnant situation. So you may feel that no matter how much effort I put in, it's still the same. I feel that whatever it is, you need to, push over that threshold. It has something to do with you being more creative than usual, thinking outside the box. I know it doesn't really help because this is general reading. So, oh, Aries says things outside the box, and she just says it's not like she's doing it. I know. Okay, let me try to find out what I can get for you. I think there's someone around you that can help you. I don't feel this is a mentor, to be honest. I don't even feel this is from your personal life. I feel there's someone around you, maybe a colleague or maybe someone that is in the same level with you. And this person, maybe sometimes the only help you need is just to have someone support you emotionally and to say the right words to inspire you. I feel this reading is more about you trying to overcome. Overcome is not even a burden. It's more of you need motivation and you need it from the right person. And there is someone around you that is right for you. Okay, very likely this, I really don't feel is someone personal, but it could be that someone that's working in the same working place as you. And I also want to say that this person is a friend. Okay? I'm just trying to see if there's more I can get for you, especially with the Knight of Cups. Otherwise, this is just as simple as you dealing with two things at once. One part is, you're struggling, you're working so hard. And the other part is just when you wind down, you like this feeling a lot and it's so difficult to get back into that game. And that's why you feel, why am I doing this? I could have been like this, but no, I have to do this. Okay? So if that's the case, then I would say you have to learn to prioritize. Not to say that you don't give attention to something that is of least priority. It's just that at least you have handled the most important thing among the priority list, so that by the end of it all you don't feel bad for not focusing in on that. Okay? Alright, so Scorpios, that's all I have for you. So let me put this aside. So let's see Pisces. So Pisces, you have Knight of Wands and you have 4 of Swords. Okay, hang on. Okay, so yours is definitely about being overwhelmed. There's very likely something coming in very, very fast for you. So this can be a person that's bringing in all this kind of very fast-paced energy. So get it done, get it done, get it done. And you're so confused and you're so overwhelmed, but at the same time you cannot say no. And this is more like, fine, okay, just give it to me, let me just try to settle as much as I can. And then this other thing, this person, very likely maybe a person going, come on, I need it now. And you're like, okay, wait, hang on, let me settle this. So it's definitely not easy. You're trying to do your thing, and then there's someone else that's just not helping you, and they're just putting in more pressure for you. Definitely something that any designer can relate to. I was a graphic designer for 10 years before I go into tarot. So all the clients are like, hurry up, we need this now, we need this yesterday. And it's just so frustrating. But at the same time, you can't, it's, you know, client asks what they want, and then your boss is like, come on, get it done. Something like that. So Four of Swords, it comes after Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is what we know as, you know, it's always a picture of a heart being pierced by 3 different swords. Four of Swords is more like the closure after that heartbreak, after that frustration. Sometimes people can see it as a breakthrough, you know, for Three of Swords. Four of Swords can also be a breakthrough, but it's always after the point of breakthrough, when you finally just accept that it happened and you have closure for yourself. For some people it can be closure, for some people it's more like, okay, fine, I don't want to deal with it. So that could be the Four of Swords for you. Okay, so just a bit chaotic for you, but know that this will only be the coming week. Okay, for all you know, maybe this will just happen maybe a day within that week. Okay, all right, so Pisces, that's all I have for you, and that's all I have for the water signs. So I really hope you guys can resonate with that energy, and if you do, I really hope that you get something up from this reading, get some insights, get some advice from this reading. If you like more of my tarot content, you can always follow me on my Facebook, my YouTube, and of course on Instagram. And I will see you next week for next week's weekly reading. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the fire signs, so that's Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. And this reading is going to be from the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull 1 card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Aries, 2 cards for Leos, 2 cards for Sagittarius, and then I'm going to title into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, if you can give me a few seconds, let me shuffle the cards right now. It won't take long. So universe, what messages do you have for the fire signs for the coming week? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. So 1 card for the collective energy, 2 cards for Aries, 2 cards for Leos, and 2 cards for Sagittarius. Okay, so collective energy, we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is a very loving, it's a very caring, a very tender kind of energy, especially for it really is very nice, especially for love readings. Otherwise, this can talk about being inspired to do something, having being more creative than usual, and wanting to try things out, and that is close to your heart. Okay, sometimes of course this can talk about, you know, just someone that has this energy of the Knight of Cups, and I would describe this person as someone who is a bit naive, to be honest. Definitely caring, loving, romantic, charming, but more of charming to this extent, like caring about how you feel, as opposed to the Knight of Wands, which is charming in the sense that being flirtatious and all. Knight of Cups, I mean, Knight of Cups can be like that, but not right now. I feel that it's more towards that charming, but more to fulfilling your emotional needs. Okay, so let's go into Aries' reading. So Aries, you have strength, and you have the Lovers. Okay, so this I feel is more about you then, where you wish to care. Very likely you wish to care for a person, but there is some sort of patience and some sort of you know, God give me strength. That kind of feeling where you have to be patient. At the same time, you have to give that same level of love and care to a certain person. For me, this major arcanas here, I feel it's more related to this Knight of Cups, and that can be as simple as, you know, this is just all about you and not really about what's going to happen for the coming week. It's more of the energy that you will carry throughout the whole week. It's a very nice level of, I feel this is about you caring about someone else. And you know, someone else can be maybe a baby, maybe a child, maybe your friends, maybe your parents, maybe your colleagues, your boss, whoever it is. It doesn't matter. It's more about you. Okay? And I want to say that I like that there is strength here, because otherwise, if you're too lovey-dovey, you're too caring everything, you will act and you will decide more based on your emotions. When you have strength here, it means that you will pull back that energy a bit, and in a way, in a sense, you will be more, you think more for yourself. In other words, you do not give too much of yourself to others. Okay? I really think this is about someone else, about how you carry your energy with someone else. You see, all these people, this guy here has a falcon or an eagle. Well, I would say it really looks like an eagle or hawk, but never mind. This bird here. This girl here is holding on to this mythical animal, which I don't know what it is yet. I did not read the book. I'm so sorry. I will study, I promise. And this is, of course, Beauty and the Beast. So this lady here has tamed the beast. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Aries. Okay, so we're going to move towards Leos. All right, so Leos, we have Four of Cups and Four of Wands. Okay, Leos, for your reading, this is also about caring about someone else, but be very careful, because there is something that you're not seeing within that situation, which, by the way, I have a pick a card reading for about that. So you can always go to my channel on YouTube, and you can always click on the latest video that I just posted. I think I just posted it yesterday, and you know, just see if there's something that you're not seeing within your life, happening within your life. Okay, so why I say that is because we have the Four of Cups here, where you can see this Emperor here. He has all these beautiful cups in front of him, but he's not seeing what is the real beauty, which is, you know, it may be just as, how to explain this? The Emperor here may not be able to see the real beauty, which is outside, or just something that he's not seeing. So, in other words, this card can mean many things, but point is, this Emperor is not seeing what is the true beauty in his life. Okay, or you know, it's like, sometimes it's more like okay, never mind, I don't want to touch into that. Okay, and what it is that you're not seeing here has something to do with your family, so you have to be very careful on that. Sometimes it's just as simple as maybe you just not maybe you know the signs, but you don't really act on it because you still wanted to wait, or maybe you just pretend to not see the problem. You know, maybe it's more like a lot of red flags, but you just choose to ignore it. But none of these cards are telling me it's that serious. Be careful with how you give your care and your love to other people, okay? Just be careful because of the family card here. I mean, Four of Wands is a family card to me, but of course in this card it's about husband and wife. I'm just trying to see what else is in the cards. I like that these two cards are so sweet and loving and caring. It's just that maybe try not to take things for granted. Okay? Alright, so Leos, that's all I have for you. Alright, so now we move on to Sagittarius, so Hierophant and Ten of Cups. Okay. Hierophant talks about rules, regulations, hierarchy, organization, order. Order, what is order? It doesn't necessarily have to be within a company or a social structure. Sometimes it can just be as simple as the order of the divine, the universe's order in how healing process should work or how your life should go about. Okay. However, for you, yours is more about the order of your own life. What is important to you? Right now, you are at this stage of your own life where you have to understand what is happiness to you. What is the most important thing to you, to the point that when you think about it, you're so happy, you're so glad, and you feel blessed, you feel grateful for it. To me, Hierophant rarely talks about home, but to me, I really feel this is talking about your home. Okay, you have the Hierophant here, you have the Ten of Cups here. I feel, I don't know why, for all fire signs, you all should pay attention to your home life. From Aries to Leos to Sagittarius, it was more about caring about other people. But now when I see it as, you know, as a fire sign reading, it does show me to pay more attention to your family and to those that you care about. Okay? I'm just trying to feel if there's any more, but now my mind is totally blank. That means everything that I need to say has been said out. So Sagittarius, that's all I have for you. And fire signs, that's all I have for you. Fire signs, I really hope this reading resonates with you. I hope that this reading has helped you. And if you like more of my tarot content, you can always follow me on my Facebook, my YouTube, and of course my Instagram. And I will see you next week for next week's weekly reading. Bye! Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the Earth signs, so that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And this reading is going to be from the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Taurus, 2 cards for Virgo, and 2 cards for Capricorn, and then I'm going to tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards on camera. If you can give me a few seconds, it will not take long. Okay, so Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. Okay, so 1 card for the collective energy. Oh, you have 2. Okay, so 2 cards for Taurus, 2 cards for Virgo, and 2 cards for Capricorn. Okay, there's something help here. I don't know what this is about, but let's put this one here. Okay, so we have 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords for the collective energy. Okay, so to be really honest, these are not very good energies, especially when you have these two combinations. And that's why we do this kind of tarot reading, so that we know how to go about it, right? So I want to see what this is about. I have a feeling I had to pull. Okay, I have to pull one card, and I did. Okay, so all right. Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Five of Cups. All these cards are very harsh, very difficult energy. There's no way to go about it, but of course we can see what we can try, what we can do about it, you know, to intervene. All right, so Three of Swords, something that is very upsetting, very harsh, very painful. Okay, and Nine of Swords is worries, anxiety, and a lot of negative negative thoughts, and it's sometimes it can go to the extent that you are, all you can think of is this Nine of Swords, you know, means you're only thinking about the bad things that's gonna happen. And Five of Cups is about regret, you know, some things happen that cannot be fixed or be done, or you cannot go back to how it was. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you guys. All right, okay, don't worry, I'll be here for you. All right, so Taurus, we have the Two of Wands and the Chariot. Okay, so Taurus, for you, this is about you wondering which way to go. Okay, very likely something happened in the past, and right now, next week, actually the coming week, you are trying to find your way, you're trying to find yourself, and you know you have to do this, because otherwise you're just letting all this energy hold you back. Very likely all these energies here are going to push you to do what is right for you. The Chariot is a card about, to me, I explain it as whatever idea, whatever mind, whatever thoughts that you have in your head is aligned with your heart. When you have, you know, when your heart and your mind, when the goals in your mind is aligned to your heart, meaning to say you really want it. There is no doubt in you. There is no fear in you. And you know that you want it. It's like there's nothing holding you back. Your heart wants $1 million. So, and your head is like, okay, I have all this idea. Okay, then you go for it. That's it. Okay. But Two of Wands does indicate that perhaps in the past you have kind of like chosen some wrong paths, or wrong. Maybe you did something that you do regret. But I think the coming week is going to be the turning point, because all this past, to me, I feel it's a past for you. Okay, I don't know why. All these things that happened in the past, it becomes a lesson to you. It is an experience for you, and now you know what it is you don't need, what it is that you don't want, and you're moving towards something that is something that you want. Okay, but be very careful, because I think you still have this tendency to go back to this stage, or whatever it is that it's kind of like, for me, this is the coming week, which is the future. Okay, this is what is in the past. You still have the tendency to go back to the past and then move on. I want to move on, but at the same time I want to go back to this energy, because change is so difficult. Okay, so be very careful on this. Make sure you know what your intention is and you stick to that intention. Okay, all right, so Taurus, that's all I have for you, right? So I'm going to move to Virgos. Okay, Nine of Coins and Seven of Swords. Okay, so for you, there's something within your week, happening within your week, that is going to be stagnant. You will not be able to move too much or make too much progress, and it's due to something that's hidden. It's like a hidden factor. You may or may not know, but very likely you sort of know. To me, Seven of Swords usually means that you sort of know, and perhaps that's why, one of the reasons why you're not moving. Okay, I think for you, this is more about the things that are happening around you, and you're not that willing to make any progress because you still want to see, you still want to study the situation and the surroundings and the environment, and you sort of like kind of figured out something is wrong, but you don't know what it is yet. Some of you may find out, because sometimes the Seven of Swords to me, sometimes, yes, it is something hidden, but there have been times where, you know, eventually people find out that, oh, I know, I found out what was hidden from me, la 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 la. Okay? Not a lot of progress, I'll be really honest. For some of you, it is just as simple as, okay, I'm just gonna pull back my energy. I just, you know, maybe Seven of Swords is your energy. I'm going to pull back my energy. I'm going to hide from people because right now everything around me is chaotic. So I'm not wanting to make too much progress, and that's okay because I still want to study the situation around me. I still want to study the environment around me. So right now I am safe. I am good where I am, waiting and standing and just hoping for the best. Okay. I don't feel this is your energy, to be honest. It's so different. Even Taurus is the same. Taurus is a bit related, but otherwise Taurus is making good progress. Okay, for yours, it's definitely about holding your energy back a bit. Not really a lot of progress, to be honest. Okay, just I don't know why. I don't know why you have to be careful about, to be honest. It's just that there's going to be something hidden. Of course, this card here is showing, you know, there is some evil person around and maybe they want to take advantage of you, and if it's that, then just be careful. Okay, all right, so Virgos, that's all I have for you. All right, so Capricorns, Seven of Coins and Ace of Swords. Okay, you know what, I am very, very glad that this energy is not really about, you know, related to your energy, but it's more about something of external that doesn't really affect your own energy. Okay, never mind. Let me just explain why. So, Seven of Coins, Ace of Swords. So there's something in the coming week. There's something that you are doing, like maybe a project, maybe a task, maybe your business, or maybe some relationship between you and someone else that has come to a point where it's stuck, it is stagnant. You have tried so many ways to try to solve how to go about this situation, to try to just tackle the problem. Actually, Seven of Coins would indicate that either what you did is wrong, meaning to say the method and the approach is wrong, or the other person may not be willing, or maybe there's some external factor that is playing. You know, sometimes it can be simple as, especially if this is about relationship. For all you know, maybe there's someone else, a third party, that's just, you know, injecting a lot of poison, a lot of negative thoughts into the other person's mind. You never know. So Ace of Swords here is saying there's something that you really have to cut away. So if this is a general reading, and I will not be the one. I cannot tell you to, oh, cut off this project, cut off this person, and la 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 la. It really has to depend on what the problem really is. And right now there should be some sort of a very stuck energy within yourself because something is not moving here. All right, and you have to be that person to go straight into it and say, hello, can we please fix this problem? Okay, so Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Cups here. Very likely this has to be, for you, this has to be, I would say this is definitely for those of you who are having, like, you know, bad relations with someone else. Maybe you are in argument with someone else, but whatever things that has been said, and you are the only one who is able to just cut straight and then just tell the person, look, we need to solve this. We need to settle our differences to get to our goals or something like that. Okay, this is a very difficult energy, but somehow I feel that you still have a lot of control. You know, it's good, it's interesting that I don't see a lot of harsh energies from Earth sign side. Everything is here in the collective energy. So it can be that for some of you, this is actually not for some of you, for most of you, including all the Earth signs. Okay, it's very likely this is happening around you. Okay, and you're trying your best to plan for what is the best for everything. Okay, it may be for some of you, you are directors or bosses in your company, and you're trying your very best to keep situation under control. Like for example, in Malaysia, things are pretty much going out of control because everyone, government says maximum 30% people has to be in office. Is it? I think that's the one. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Okay, only applicable to Malaysians. All right. I know we cannot have 100% workforce in the company, but I know there are certain companies that are doing that. Okay, so it's kind of like trying to make the best decisions to get the best outcome, so that no one, or at least less people, will get into trouble. Okay? I don't know why. I really feel you still have a lot of control here. Okay? Alright, so Capricorn, that's all I have for you. And I really hope that this reading will help you in the coming week. If you like more of these weekly readings, I'm doing this every week right now. If you like more of my tarot content, you can always follow me on my Facebook, my YouTube, my Instagram, and I will see you next week for more weekly readings. Okay, bye. Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the air signs, so that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this reading is going to be from the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Gemini, 2 cards for Libra, and 2 cards for Aquarius. And then we're going to see how it all ties into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards on camera right now, so give me a few seconds, it won't take long. Alright, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. Universe, 1 card for the collective energy for air signs, 2 cards for Gemini, 2 cards for, wait, hang on, 2 cards for Libra, and 2 cards for Aquarius. Alright, so collective energy, we have the Hangman. Okay, Hangman is about, it very likely the coming week for you is going to be either very smooth sailing, and sometimes it does indicate that there should be a struggle. Maybe you have struggle within you, struggles with other people. But Hangman is saying that, you know, you're just gonna go with the flow and it's just gonna let it be. It's like, just struggle all you want. I don't care anymore. I'm just so tired to give my energy towards the struggle. You guys do whatever you want. I don't care. Okay? And Hangman is also about just like I said, letting things be. It can also be about having a different perspective, okay, in a sense that because Hangman is always about someone that is hung upside down, so you see things from a different angle, you see things from just differently. Okay, so let's just see how this collective energy will tie everything in with the with every air sign. So for Geminis, we have Ace of Wands and King of Coins. I think you're gonna have an idea coming in very, very soon. It's sometimes Hangman to me, because you know, sometimes when you let things be, when you're so calm, when you're just like, I don't give a shit anymore about anything, and then boom, suddenly an idea comes to you. Okay, and I think this is what's going to happen to you. I know that Ace of Wands rarely talks about an idea. Of course, it is the start of something. It is an ace, but Wands here is about having that fire, the motivation to start something. And for whatever it is that you're going to start, it is definitely going to bring you a lot of stability, a lot of abundance in income, in resources, in anything that is valuable to you. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's any other way I can read this. Yeah, pretty much did. Okay, so very short, very sweet, very direct, right? Okay, so Gemini, that's all I have for you. Okay, so just be calm, just let things be, and of course you will figure out what it is that you have to do and you need to do. All right, so Libras, here, Tower, 9 of Coins. Okay, your reading is a bit like Gemini's. You can definitely watch that if you want to, because yours, yeah, it's definitely the same thing. Okay, like I told Gemini's, okay, this coming week is very likely because when you let things be, and you know, just not caring about the world and not wanting to struggle, and when your mind is calm, suddenly boop, there's an idea, there's something coming in, and that's where the Tower is for you. You suddenly just get jolted. It's like, oh, what's this? What's going on? You know, and for all you know, maybe this can be definitely internal, like you have an idea, but for some of you, it can be something external, meaning to say something happened out of the blue and you got, oh, okay, oh, I did not expect this, okay? But it's a good thing that you have the 9 of Coins here, because if anything, because Tower is not a very easy energy, sometimes, you know, it does denote that whatever it is that you thought you knew suddenly being broken down. And for some people, they cannot take it, you know, because, oh my gosh, this is the truth. I've been lied to all this time. But this one is more because you have the 9 of Coins here. Whatever it is that needs to be shaken down, that needs to be tear down, let it go. Okay, and I like that it's related to this Hangman, where, you know what, this thing happened, I don't care, I'm just gonna let it be, you know, because end of the day, I do whatever I want. Okay, maybe there's some arguments, maybe there's some, you know, big heated discussion, okay, and you know, everything's starting to reveal itself, but you're more like, you know what, I don't care. It's not my problem. They can just shout and yell and scream for all I care. I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm just gonna focus on my thing, because no one can tell me what I can or cannot do. Okay, otherwise it is just like Gemini's reading, where you have this, it's not an inspiration, it's more like you suddenly have this idea, like just, oh no, I have to do this and that, I have to do this way and not that way. Okay, just maybe a shift in the direction, okay, of what it is that you want to do. Okay, very interesting. All right, so Libras, that's all I have for you. All right, so now we go into Aquarius. Aquarius, the Sun and the Queen of Coins. You guys, seriously, it's good to be air sign this week, this coming week. And I'm a Libra. Okay, so Aquarius. All right, it's nice to see the Sun next to the Hangman, because, and of course you have the Queen of Coins, which is really interesting. And let me show you this. You have the King of Coins here, you have the 9 of Coins here. This is Gemini, Libra. Interesting. So this coming week is more about very breezy, very easy, very calm kind of energy for all air signs. Okay, so for Aquarius, especially for you, it's going to be, there's nothing I can say other than it's going to be an easy week for you. You can definitely expect a lot of good things, and maybe for some of you, you may find out the truth about something, you know, it's like being shown on it, that take the torchlight, it's being shown onto your face, and here's the truth. And I don't think it's something that you really want, but it's more like, oh, okay, the truth is out. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. Doesn't really affect me, but at the same time, it does. It does. I don't know what that means. It's just a very good week. That's all I can tell you, Aquarius. And I like that you have the Queen of Coins. So maybe for some of you, is it payday? Is it payday coming week? I'm not sure. I don't know why. No, I never read Queen of Coins as payday. But maybe for some of you, you'll be getting back your pay. So if some of you are wondering, if your client or whoever that owes you money is going to give you money, I think you're gonna get it, to be honest. Okay. I mean, it's not like I don't think you are in a bad position. It's just that whatever thing that's owed to you will be given back. And it's not like you care. You just sort of let it roll. It's like, okay, you can just give it to me anytime. And then the next 2-3 days, and hey, I got your money. Oh, okay, give it to me. It can be something like this, okay? I'm just trying to feel if there's any more messages coming in. Okay, my mind is blank now. Okay, so I've said what I need to say. Alright, so Aquarius, that's all I have for you. That's all I have for the air signs. So I really hope this reading resonates with you. It's a very, very good energy, very good reading for all for all air signs. So if you like more of this kind of content, if you like more of my tarot content, you can follow me on my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube channel, and I will see you next week for more weekly readings. Bye.